Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for all things budgeting today. We are going to go ahead and budget for Mr. Snow Gardener. We are going to cash stuff for Mr. Snow Gardener. Mr. Snow Gardener is going to be in the house doing some savings challenges. I'm going to be doing some savings challenges. We're also going to be doing some Happy Mail. We also have to go through some ones to see what we've got for A-Bucks, G-Bucks, and D-Bucks. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
We are all set up for everything we need to do. I think the first thing we should do though is go ahead and open some Happy Mail. I haven't opened any for a while. Then we'll go through our cash, then we'll talk about budget, all of that stuff. And so this one right here is from Stuff and Budgets. And I have had this one for a little bit. I just haven't had time to film Happy Mail. And so let's see from Candy. This is my monthly membership is what this is. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, how cute is this one? We've got a cute fall Thanksgiving themed challenge, and it's got how many scratch offs? It's got 7 scratch offs, and look at how cute that little squirrel is. A huge thank you to Candy for my challenge. And then we've got Saving with Chris. I am not sure what this is, you guys, and we're going to go ahead and open it up and take a look and see what it is. So Saving with Chris. Let's see, there's a note right here. And awesome. So Chris thanks me for my contributions to the savings community. And so let's take a look. So Saving with Chris right here. And it looks like on Etsy, Saving with Chris. It looks like Saving with Chris now on YouTube as well as Instagram. And let's see what we've got here. It looks like we've got some fun stuff. I love getting surprise things. Sometimes I keep them for myself. Sometimes I give them away to my members. If you are not familiar, I do have a monthly membership. And one of the perks of being a member is that I do a giveaway every single month. We've got Happy Savings Mini. Each icon is $2. Mini Savings Challenge November 2025, week 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to add this one. We're going to do it today. We've got Save the Garden. Each is $5, total savings $60. These are really nice, you guys. Really, really nice. Ooh, we've got a placeholder. Saving with Chris. It is laminated. A Mini Savings Challenge, $25. 2 of those. Those are fabulous. Good quality, you guys. That is super thick, which of course I think is one of the most telling things of quality. Of course, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got Ellie on Earth is what this is. And so this is my membership right here. And so it says, thanks for your continued support of my YouTube. And these are the Christmas challenges and the November-December group play. So look at how cute. Look at this little cat. So this is a $25 challenge. And then we've got a $50 challenge and an $80 challenge. I love it. And then we've got Jenna US Budgets. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. Oh my goodness, look at those scratch off stickers. Those are very festive. It is so hard to believe that before we know it, it will be 2026. As they always say, the older you get, the faster time flies. And boy, I agree 100%. So Jenna has put a sticky note on here. And you guys, this is like the coolest sticky note I've ever seen. Look at this, you guys. How cool is that? It says, hello, Marlene. It's been a while since I've sent out Happy Mail and want to send you a couple of challenges. I hope you are doing well and that you enjoy. Jenna. Jenna, I want to know, where did you get that sticky from? And so we've got a 2026 challenge, $2 to $6. And we've got tattoo money, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Save $100. You guys, I am actually filming this video a day early for you because as you guys are seeing this, am I getting a tattoo still? Or I'm just getting done getting my tattoo. So I'm going to have to use that one for the next one. Love those. So thank you to everybody for the Happy Mail. Now let's go ahead and talk about the cash we've got. So we've got our cash right here. This is for Mr. Snow Gardener's budget. And of course, it's all messed up. Do you guys see this? all messed up. I don't know what the heck is going on here. So let's take a look. Let's get it all figured out and go from here. For the cash, we have $415. As you guys can see, it's a hot mess. So let's take a look and see what bucks we have. We're looking for A bucks, G bucks, and D bucks. Let's see. Ooh, we got one for Australia. Got to love that. Couple G bucks so far, some D bucks. We'll take all of these. I also have some extra cash. I am starting to gather some tip money for us to go on our vacation. So we're going to be going through a couple $100 more in between Mr. Snow Gardener's savings challenges and mine. I will go through those. So let's take a look. I hate getting money out of the machine. I miss the days of my tellers keeping track of their own drawers and making sure all of their bills were absolutely beautiful. And now it pops out of the machine. They can be upside down. They can be sideways. They can be crinkled. They can be ripped. Not really. They're not usually sideways. And most of the time the bills look okay. But sometimes you just never know. So we've got our cash here. I am not going to stuff the G bucks, D bucks, and A bucks quite yet. I figure let's wait and we will do one stuffing. I also have some bills here that are not real. So we've got those to help stuff. And I've got a few dollars right here that were from change. And boy, they're a hot mess, right? So we'll do these, but let's take a look and see what we've got to go towards our goals. So it looks like we have one A buck, two D bucks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 G bucks going towards our goals. So I'll put those off to the side. Let's talk about Mr. Snow Gardener's last paycheck of October. This paycheck was very short for him. There was a couple reasons why it was short. First of all, he actually had days off and he had a big chunk. And when he gets days off, he doesn't actually get paid. And so it's always days no pay. But it is really nice when this happens because, you know, the man needs some time off, right? So his paycheck was $2,619. Then you see it says right here, Marlene, HSA $650. We are working at maxing out our HSA between the two of us. We each used to have our own HSA when I worked at the sheriff's office and with his company. However, I've now retired from the sheriff's office, so I'm not actively putting into an HSA through paychecks, obviously. We do still have 2 HSA savings accounts, but we want to max them out. HSA is one of the best places that you can put your money because it has a triple tax advantage. First of all, you're doing it pre-tax, so you're not paying tax on it. Then, of course, you can use it tax-free as long as you're using it on medical. And when it comes time for retirement, you can actually move that money without penalty. So, triple tax advantage. So I had been saving some money and put it aside so that we can max out HSA. So I added that. So he has $2,656.19. We're going to round down. We're going to leave that $619 in his account, and he's got $2,650. Then we've got some bills to pay. So we've got Bank of America. This is the credit card where he moved his truck to. $187 is the minimum. We're going to round up $3. Then we've got his venture credit card. This is what he uses when he is out of town for work, all of his expenditures. This is basically his spending money as well. $588.13. We rounded up $600, so that equals $1187 to Australia. So right here, $790 in those 2 bills. $1860 is what's left. $1487 going to Australia. We're going to go ahead and go over to sinking funds. And here we don't have as much money going places as we normally do because there's not as much money. So we've got holiday, gifts, giving, subscriptions, garbage, motorcycle insurance, land tax, pets, home, Sam's Club, savings challenges, vacay, escrow. All of those with an additional $13 to Australia round up to be $1,430. That leaves $430. So he is making an extra payment to Bank of America for his truck of $430. That leaves us with no money left. So every dollar has a job for our zero-based budgeting. Australia is going to get $27.87. That was easy, huh? And then, of course, I have got my cheat sheet right here to where I can keep track of where the money is supposed to go. And I need to grab a highlighter because if I don't, I like to mess up And of course, I don't like to mess up, but boy, do I mess up a lot. So we're going to go ahead and start in Bridger's binder right here. And let's just get started. So he has not been putting any money in Vroom Vroom or Guy Things and stuff. Emergency Save is not getting any today. Holidays is going to go ahead and get a 20. So we'll put $20 into Holidays. Gifts is going to get $20. Giving is going to get a $100 placeholder. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Subscriptions is going to go ahead and get $40 as I'm throwing money everywhere. $40 into subscriptions. Garbage is going to get $40, so 20 and 40. Motorcycle insurance is going to get $92 in placeholders. Mr. Snow Gardener's insurance did go up because when we swapped insurance, he wanted to keep this motorcycle insurance with the old carrier. I'm not sure why, but for right now, we're doing that. And we moved all of our car insurance over to State Farm. I have a feeling motorcycle is probably going to get moved as well, but for right now, we're keeping it there. So that means he needs to put $92 in. This is for motorcycle insurance for 2 motorcycles. Nothing for clothing, nothing for paid time off at this point. Next, let's go ahead and grab the adulting binder. So we've got our adulting binder, all the things that we need to save for that are no fun to save for. And so obviously auto insurance I pay for. This is my auto. We are looking for a land tax. So land tax right here, $45 going into this. So 20, 40, and 5. And actually, you guys, we have now just taken over our own escrow. So I am going to actually put the escrow money in here as well. I'm not sure if I want to have a separate envelope for escrow or not, but we're going to go ahead and put $110 in placeholders towards escrow. And let me go ahead and grab a sticky note as well as a paper clip, because if not, I will totally confuse myself. When things change in my budget, sometimes I get lost. And so let me just do this. Take a second so I remember, because, you know, when I go to take the money out, I may, you know, just be going, what the heck is this for? And like I said, I might do a separate envelope, but I don't know. The good thing about having just one envelope is it's less to keep track of, right? So escrow, and I put escrow, but I guess it's not technically escrow. Well, it is escrow, but it's not escrow anymore, right? Because it was an escrow account. So this right here is going for tax and insurance. So it's like my own escrow account, right? So we'll put that in there, or our own escrow account, I should say, not just mine. We'll put that in there. I am so excited to get rid of the escrow account through the bank. And now we do have pets, and pets needs $200 in placeholders, so 100, 200. Then home is going to go ahead and get a 50. Throw that 50 in there. Sam's Club is going to get $100 in placeholders. Perfect. And then we have got some more placeholders. We've got $400 going to our vacation that we're getting ready to take. So we've got $400 for vacation, and I am going to put that in an envelope that I don't have, and it probably is paying for scuba diving is what we're going to put that towards. I just put that off to the side. And then the rest of the money that you see is going to be for savings challenges. So I will go ahead and add this into a savings challenge binder. And I just realized that I had gotten savings challenge money for him for his last check. He did not utilize that money yet. And I know you guys are probably going, what? You just told us that he was stuffing for savings challenges, but he used some different money. So I've got some ones that we need to go through for that as well. And actually, since this is all savings challenge money, let's make our life a little bit easier. Let's put all of this together because it does not matter. And Mr. Snow Gardener has plenty of money to stuff. Let's see. Oh, he's got a 50 in there. Oh, that's nice, huh? But let's make all of this the right way, like that. See, all these bills come out of the machine all messed up, and then we've got to fix them all. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday today. Look at that. Those were all the right order. These are not. Okay, so for these, let's go ahead and get that 50, like almost looks fake. It looks too clean and pretty. Let's move all this off to the side. and we're going to face these, and we're going to be looking for the bucks that we want to save. And I don't believe I've went through these. I could be wrong. Oh, I don't think so. There's an A buck. It's like playing blackjack, right? Where they flip the card over so you don't know what you have until they flip it over. Are these all going to be upside down like this? I feel like no. Okay, they're all mixed around. But I was like, is the whole set going to be like this? Look at, we like it. It's like dealing cards. I kind of like the surprise. So L, lots of L bucks here. What is the most common buck in your area? Do you know? Do you collect bucks? Do you pay attention to the dollars when you get them? Obviously, I do. I'm always looking at my change that I receive when I do cash flow something. Okay, so we're going to put all this money. This is going to give Mr. Snow Gardener money for his next savings challenges. And he is good to go for that. And let's see, what did we get this time? I know we got an A-Buck. I love my A-Bucks. Definitely don't get very many of them. Oh, we got 2. So we got 2 A-Bucks, 4 G-Bucks, and 5 D-Bucks. So that one was a little bit more equal, unlike the last ones that we just went through. Okay, you guys, let me go ahead and turn you over to Mr. Snow Gardener. And when we come back, we're going to go ahead and go through some more ones. And we're going to start doing some savings challenges.
Hello, Snow Gardener fans. Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Snow Gardener messing with the camera. Doing some savings challenges today. And we'll get right on into it. Start out with the 52-week savings challenge book. I'm trying to do some math in my head, and I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but I'm not very good at math in my head. Okay, I'm going to do... I'm going to use a different color than that. I'm going to do 36 and 35, which should be 71. I'm going to go find the 29, which will equal that up to 100. Going into my 52-week savings challenge, the Harry Potter challenge. Taking a big bite out of that one. I'll go into Mr. General Greenback here. We finished Miss Fortune last time. We got Fundraiser, and we're going to have the Torpedo Loan Shark. And I like that. Alright, so we will scratch at least one of these off. 11. Let's do 2, just because. And 6, so that's 17. $15, $16, $17. All right, let's set the $17 aside. I think we'll come back to this one later. So instead of putting that aside, we'll put it straight in the envelope. That way it's safe and sound and I don't mix it up. I think we'll come back to Miss Taco Georgette. Looks like this one I can do as many times as I want. I can do as many sauces and toppings as I want. One filling and one base. Interesting. It's a $40 savings challenge created by my wife, 307 Snowgardener 307, and my sister at 307 Design Studio. And $3. I think we're going to do another one. $2. That'll work for now. There's a $5 bill. And I think, just for the grins, we'll flip that over. And we'll roll. So we're going to have fry bread. Shredded chicken. And some salsa. And some salsa verde. And some cheese. And some tomatoes. And some more tomatoes. No, wait, that's not tomatoes. That was onions. And some more tomatoes. So we're just going to have to call that good. It's going to be a very full fry bread taco. We got fry bread, shredded chicken, salsa, salsa verde. Oh, excuse me. Fry bread, shredded chicken, salsa, salsa verde, cheese, tomato, onion, and more tomato. And that's going to be $16. Got 10, a 5, and 1. I think that was kind of a fun little savings challenge. We'll have to do that one again, for sure. Alright, we definitely can't go without doing something to save towards my tattoo. That was doubles from the Dicetropolis bundle. Alright, looking for 2 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's find us a marker. Oh, you can. I wonder if you can see that on camera. There's a 2. There's 2 rolls, 3 rolls, and 4 rolls. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. $33. 20, 30, 1, 2, and going into the tattoo savings challenge. His tattoos are expensive. Alright, now I want to pull out. Apparently, I'm just bound and determined to do 2 of these at a time. I was trying to pull out one. There's $12 and 6 for 18. There's a 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18. Going into my otter half savings account. Pull out little little dude, puffer fish. Put $12 into that one for diving. There's $12 going into the diving fund. All right, let's see. I haven't done shut the box yet this go round. This looks like we're gonna do a round of shut the box if I can find it. $9 right out the gate. Yep, not gonna make it that time. Everything was going so well. $3 to shut the box. And we'll play another round. So it looks like we're going to be owing $9 total into the shut the box. And I finished it, so we will have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Dicetropolis. Let's do another one for Dicetropolis. I like it. $7. If 2 dice on ones is snake eyes, what is 3? The 3-eyed snake? I don't know. that was 5 rolls, but I'm not positive. That was definitely 5 rolls that time. And that was 3 rolls. That's going to be $31. Going into the tattoo fund. Let's see. So that was 3. What was number 2? Is number 2 missing? I don't know. If it is, we might just go on to number 4. It looks like it's missing, so we're going to go on to 4. It's called Drop Out. Roll 5 d6 dice. If any of the dice show a 2 or a 5, if any of them drop out. Alright, so we're going to try this out just because it's new. Alright, so there's 1, and there's a 2. So I think that means I don't owe anything. We'll have to... Oh, I was supposed to drop out the dice. Dang it. So I think that was just 1. Alright, so we'll drop that out. So that's roll 2. Roll 3, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Roll 3. Roll 4. Roll 5. So that's going to be 8 on roll 5 for a total of 20. I think that's how this game is played, but we'll find out. So that's $20 more going into that fund. This game is kind of fun. We'll see if I'm playing it right. Alright, so we'll put that right there and make a mess of things because I didn't wait for that to dry. So we're going to set it over here instead. And we're going to build a taco. I don't like it. We're going to roll again. So that one's going to be taco salad shell for $3 with ground beef for $2. Well, Tabasco for $2. We gotta have another sauce, right? Taco sauce for $1. I think. Come on, guacamole. Nice. For $3. All right, now let's go for some toppings. Some cilantro for $2. Lettuce, that's good. At least the salad will have some lettuce. We just got a double for that cilantro. I think we're going to call that good because that's a lot of cilantro. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. 15 and 16 going into the Taco Georgette savings challenge. Let's do one more of these otter cards. I actually got one this time. $8. Let's do another otter card. 13. you know what? So 13, 10, 11, 12. We will throw an IOU in there. Merlin's pants. IO what? Okay. Let's play another round of Dropout. Interesting. I got 12 on roll 3 again. Ugh. Well, apparently I'm just going to have another IOU, so I should probably figure something else out. That was for my tattoo. Because I ran out of $1 bills. That's 65. Brain function is at an all-time low. Okay, so we're going to do a 14. A 17. Oh, I colored outside lines again. Fired. 14, a 17, and a 34. Which will equal out to 65. And it will finish off our savings challenges that we're doing today. Oh my goodness. And I think I just did that in the wrong spot, so you're welcome for not being able to watch that. But 20, 40, 65 going into this little bundle of joy right here. We knocked out another big chunk of the 52-week savings challenge. Thank you all for joining me today. Sorry I took so long to do math. I am definitely not my wife when it comes to math, so I appreciate everybody's patience. And everybody have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.
Look at all those ones. That's right, everybody. Like I said, I'm starting to collect some tip money for when we go to our all-inclusive resort. If we make it. I'm so worried about traveling right now, but we've already paid for it, so what are you going to do? I am going to go ahead and fast forward you guys through this process right now.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Whew, that was $200 is what that was. So do you guys have a guess how many out of $200 is going towards A-Bucks, D-Bucks, and G-Bucks? I think it'll be fun. And I wasn't paying attention really good. I know we've got some A-Bucks. I'm going to say we have 4 A-Bucks, and I promise I wasn't counting. D-Bucks, I'm going to say 10, and G-Bucks, I'm going to say 12. Just a guess. I really have no idea how many are in there, I promise. So let's go ahead and separate these out. I probably didn't guess enough or high enough, because there feels like there's a pretty good mad stack of cash here out of 200. And look at the A-Bucks. Man, I really wasn't paying attention. I knew we had some, and that's all that mattered. That one has tape on it, you guys. Tape. Who would think? Oh, I think I messed up on all of them. All of them. So I guessed 4. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I was half right. So there are 8. D-Bucks, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 D-Bucks. Oops. Those were G-Bucks. I just added those into. Who put those in there like that? Oh, wait. That was me. I hate it when I have nobody to blame but myself. And G-Bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I was quite a ways off on all of them. I was 4 off there, 4 off there, and 6 off there. So 18 plus 14 is 22. So we are taking $30 out of 200 and putting it towards our different goals. Now, of course, we know we've got more than that because we've got money from Mr. Snow Gardener's check as well. We need some dot markers. I guess I should probably grab out some dot markers. What color were we using here? It looks like... I'm so confused. Orange. Yes, the orange one. Okay, we've got orange right here. And how many A-Bucks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to count that again, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. Oh, it looks like we're awfully close to having everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we should have $23 here. Let's go ahead and count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. Wow, I didn't mess it up. I am totally shocked. So that is our money for Australia. Then we've got D is for diving / vacation. And it looks like we are using a red dot marker. So let's grab out the red one. And I love doing this for these trackers because I can use them multiple times. And so D-Bucks, how many D-Bucks do we have? How many do we need? It says we need 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's take a look. Is there 25 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look at that, you guys. I do know how to count. So let's finish that out with the red. And then, of course, we need to start a new group. I feel like we should use yellow. I don't see any yellow on there. So that is what we're going to use. And how many D-Bucks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost halfway to our next $25. Some people have been asking, what do I do with the cash? It goes back to the bank. And with my bank now using the cash machine, I always get my cash out if I'm putting something in. So if I was going to the bank and I needed to get some cash out and deposit those $25, I would get my cash first and then I would give them those $25 because I don't want my cash back that I've given to them already. I feel like that's kind of cheating. And G is for garden patio. It looks like we were using red on this. And we need quite a few. We need 21. Do we have 21 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And do we have $4 in here? We sure do. And that was the red one. So let's go ahead and mark this off. This is mainly going to a patio we want to have in the back. It will be a concrete patio. And if you know anything about concrete and the prices in today's world, you know that $25, if we're going in $25 increments, it's going to take us a long time to get there. But you got to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more dollars. And if you're not saving for it, then you're not moving any closer to your goal. So not too shabby for the bucks. All right, you guys, I am going to set up for savings challenges and I'll be right back. I pulled some money out to put into savings challenges. Let's see how much we're going to do today. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So $160 going into savings challenges today. And obviously we are still working towards our main goal, which is paying off the mortgage early. So a majority of the money that I put into savings challenges right now is going to be going to that cause. And we're going to go ahead and start off with this mini savings challenge that we just got from Saving with Chris. We've also got my binder here with a few challenges. We're going to do Shut the Box. We're going to do Find the Treasure and 2025 and Reach for the Stars. And we're going to be making a mortgage payment today. This right here is going to be going to the mortgage as well. Let me go ahead and write this on here. So mortgage, and this is going to take us all month to do, obviously. So week 1, let's go ahead and scratch it. $10 for week 1 going to the mortgage. Now, normally when I've done savings challenges in the past, I've taken this $10, I've put it with this challenge, I've put it into a binder. But what I'm going to do today is I want to pay this money to the mortgage right now. So I'm going to make that in pile. I'm going to set this off to the side and I'm going to put it right in front so that I know where it needs to go. Now we've got my binder here and we're going to go ahead and cough, but we're going to go ahead and roll a D6 die to see what we can do to put money towards our mortgage. Let's see if I can get this binder to flatten out. It says, no, thank you. I don't want to. We're going to go ahead and use our little ducky die. Look at how cute that is. Can you guys see? It is sitting in there and let's see what we get. So we got a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one, we are building a birthday cake. Sorry, you guys. I got a little frog in my throat. And actually, I guess it looks like we're building a birthday creation. This is actually going to my grandbaby. We're going to build one creation. So let's see what we get. So 3, we need $3. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do a 2-tier cake with Oreos. Another $2. 2-tier cake with Oreos and no topping. That's boring. $3 there. So just a cake with Oreos on it right now and candles for $2. So we've got a cake with some Oreos on top and some candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 10 in that divider right there or in that envelope. Okay, so what are we going to do next? We've got the grandbaby. Let's see. Let's roll this dice again. And we've got 1, and I'm just going to grab number 1 out to show you guys what we've got. We've got 2 scratch-offs on the front, and let's go ahead and scratch one of these and see what they are. So we've got $7 going to the mortgage with this one. So 5, 6, and 7. All right, what else are we going to roll today? All right, here we go. And we've got a 5 again. One more time for the grandbaby. But this time we're just going to scratch one. This is a big challenge. It is a $200 savings challenge. So, okay. $25 going to the grandbaby. All right, $25. Well, I'm going to tap out for this binder since we just put a big chunk towards the grandbaby. But that is a-okay. For the mortgage out of the binder, we have just got $17. But hey, that's $17 closer to paying it off. Now, let's go ahead and do Find the Treasure. This is part of the Life's a Beach. And we're going to go ahead and roll a die. We're going to roll just this one right here. We're going to scratch 1. That's it, you guys. We're going to scratch this one right here in the middle. And a gold coin, because of what I wrote down here, is $2. So $2, so 1 and 2. Every dollar adds up. And now we're going to go ahead and do our save, 2025 and 2025. So we need our D8. And we've got 6. 6 is right here. Let's go ahead and do 25 for this one. Sorry, I didn't want to use orange because I had already done orange there. So we're going to do another $25 to the mortgage here. So $25, so 20 and 5. This is from the Almost Organized Alnita. And then we're going to reach for the stars. This is 3 to 9. Let's go ahead and roll a dice, and we're going to scratch off 3. So we're going to do this one. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Plus 3 is $21. And this one is from my Pop It Savings Challenge. So $21. Perfection. And then we've got a brand new Shut the Box. So let's go ahead and get rolling for Shut the Box. We're going to use blue and orange. And obviously we're just going to roll right here on the table. Let's see if we can not make a mess. We're going to say no whammies, big bucks, big bucks. Let's go ahead and get started rolling. So we've got a 6. If you have not played Shut the Box before, I do recommend it. It is one of my favorite savings games because it's so easy and all you need is a couple dice. And oh, there's that whammy, you guys. 2 is the whammy. And the reason why 2 is the whammy is because there is no other way to get 2 other than that. Okay, big bucks, big bucks. And we got 9 again. So let's go ahead and do 8 and 1. Okay, can we shut the box? If I shut the box, it is $25. I would love to shut it. So let's see. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. We got a 5. We're getting closer. We've got a 7, a 4, and a 3. And we got a 9. Nope, we are done. Dang it. Didn't shut the box this time. So 7 plus 4 plus 3 is $14. So we're going to save $14. And then you guys, we're going to go ahead and do Shut the Box again because it is one of my favorites. And it's just fun for me. I'm going to put this 1 back and grab a 5. All right, let's play again. We're going to do purple and yellow, and we're going to color with yellow. And if you guys are interested in these gel highlighters, I will put them down below. 5, and I do that so that you guys can have something cool. Not really to make money. I might make a few cents, but just so you know, it is an affiliate link. And so we've got no whammies, big bucks. And we've got a 6. Come on, let's shut the box. We want $25 and we want to shut it. We've got a 4. All right, no whammies. Come on, give us a big number, a big good number. How about a whammy? We got a 2. All right, let's keep going. We got a 6. We are done. So we have got a big number. This is bigger than shutting the box. So we have got, the way that my mind works is I make 10. So we've got 9 plus 1 is 10. And then we have got 3 plus 7 equals another 10 for 20. And then we have got an 8 for 28. Owza dowza. But hey, money towards the mortgage, which is what we want. So 28, we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more money to put towards the mortgage. And I want to be in control of this money, right? So I'm going to grab out 20, 25. Let's see, how much money do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have got 18. And do we have an 18? I don't see an 18. I see a 17. I see an 11. I see an 8. I see a 5. a 12 and a 5. 18, I said, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I see a 10 and an 8. So that is what we're going to do. So let's color in this 8. That is going towards the mortgage as well. And let's see, we've got a 10. We'll use this color here. And that puts us that much closer to finishing 2025. I would really like to get this done by the end of the year and put all the money towards the mortgage, but we'll just have to see what the budget allows. You guys, because I have left my full-time job and am using this business, this YouTube channel, Etsy shop, all of that, this is my only form of income. And I can tell you guys that it has been slow this year. My fault for the reason why it's been slow, but it is starting to affect what my budget is that I can do for savings challenges. So if I don't get my butt in gear, then my savings challenge money is going to go down. But hey, that is how life works, right? You've got to have the money. You've got to do the work in order to get to do it. So let me grab out the mortgage tracker. Let's go ahead and do a payment. I've got to go to November. We were in October for Mr. Snow Gardener because that was his last check. And let's get into the mortgage payoff. And I am filming this a day early because, you know, I got things to do, right? I've got things to do. And guess what I'm doing? I'm knocking all kinds of things over. I have vicariously, is that the right word? I want to say vicariously stacked everything. And I just don't know if that's the right word. So today, as I'm doing this, is 11/4. And I've already done the week 12. I have to be very careful with these sticky notes. They're kind of jerks. They are really good. They are actual Post-it brand, but man, they are so sticky. So I already did week 12 payment. And so how much are we putting in today? We've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So another $125. And we are just going to say Wednesday challenges. Wednesday challenge minus $125. And I have vicariously stacked stuff on top of my calculator. Precarious. Precariously? That's the right word, right? now I can't decide. So 133,935. I think that's a 3. Somebody's handwriting I can't read. Minus 125 is $133,810 left. Let me make sure that I have not messed up my math by not being able to read my own handwriting. Holy cow. Okay, 11935. Okay, that was amazing. So another $125 towards our goal. So 11,400. So we need to add up 146.51, 146.51 plus 125, and today 271.51. And our goal includes, or used to include, escrow, but now of course we've done our own escrow. So this is all money going to the mortgage. However, when I make the $1,500 payment, there is money that is interest. So our goal does include interest though. So $1,914.51 to the mortgage so far. That's pretty dang good. Our goal is $2,678.11. So that means we need another $763.60. I know we're going to make this. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler alert because I'll be cashing out a CD this month. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.